Hi, good evening, everyone. I hope you can hear and see us. Let me check. Give me 1 second. I'm going to be checking on my own phone if it's working or not. Please let me know in the chat if you can see us and hear us properly. I don't know. It's actually around 6:30 p.m. in Japan time right now, so it's a little bit different from the usual time we do these live streams. But as you guys know, we recently started doing the Musashi Denryu online lessons, and in order to make it in time to do the online lessons, we usually hold the lessons on Tuesday. But because I'm here at the dojo, I'm not available tomorrow night. So we're going to be doing the lessons on Monday night. So after the regular Ichiden training, we're going to be doing an hour of Musashi Denryu training over Zoom. So that's the reason why we have to do this live stream at this time. So we filmed 4 videos. Now we're doing a live stream for about 30 minutes probably. And then we're going to be doing a 3-hour lesson. And then we're going to be doing an hour of Musashi Denryu online lessons. So it's going to be a very busy evening for us. Okay. And everyone, thank you so much for giving us messages already. はい、10万人達成おめでとうございます。ありがとうございますよ。こんばんは、10万人突破おめでとうございますと。あ、堀さんですね。いつも来てくださってる。はい、堀さんでございます。Hi, Justin. Hello. Hello. Thank you. Hisashi. Thank you. We can see and hear you clearly. Thank you so much. Hello from California, 2:30 a.m. Okay. That is a really, really early time. Yeah. この時間帯普段生配信しないじゃないですか。っていうのもアメリカがこの時間だと朝の今2時半なんですよ。
夜中の
そうです。朝の2時半、夜中の2時半の状態で AM になってしまっているので、ちょっとね、いつもよりも集まっている人数は少ないですけれども、はい。せっかくです。もう皆さん聞こえているということですので、改めまして、10万人おめでとうございます。
ありがとうございます。
Congratulations for 100,000 subscribers. Thank you so much, everyone. 一応、年内ということで、
でしたよね。
はい、目標設定をさせていただいてたんですけれども、かなり9月の多分、いつぐらいでしたかね、10日、10何日ぐらいに確か達成したと思いますので、はい。
9月のね、6日。
6日でしたね。じゃあ今が10何日なので、そうですね。そうです。6日ぐらいに。
ぐらいだったね。
はい。ちょうどそのぐらいだったと思いますので、大幅に4ヶ月ぐらいちょっと、はい、早めになったということで。So originally our goal was to achieve 100,000 subscribers by the end of this year, 2023, but we achieved it on September 6th. So we were able to fasten it probably about 3-4 months. So it's all thanks to you guys. Thank you so much. Especially at the end, the reverse blade of Rurouni Kenshin actually blew up. Yeah, it has about 400,000 views right now, and that video really helped us to grow the channel. Thanks to that, I was originally thinking about. I was the kind of person who, especially because I'm working with Seki Sensei, I didn't want this channel to become something that's really, what should I say, anime-based, fantasy-based. But when I filmed that video, the reverse blade with Seki Sensei, I really found out that even if the origin of the story is based on fantasy, once I hand him the sword, it really becomes a martial art. So I actually, today we filmed 4 videos, right? But among the 4 videos, 2 of them were actually something really interesting. Yeah. If you are a fan of Zatoichi, I hope you can look forward to the video that we filmed today. All right. Thank you so much. Greetings from Miami, Florida. フロリダからですね。5 in Maryland, getting up for work. 朝5時半の方。Thank you so much for watching this at 5:30 a.m. 朝5時半。はい。ランドは10時、朝10時ですね。Congratulations on reaching 100,000 subscribers. What is Seki Sensei's opinion on the Book of Five Rings by Musashi? いい質問ですね。五輪の書についてどう思われますかという質問でございます。宮本武蔵の五輪の書ですね。はい。
当然ね、いいこと書いてあるんですけど、
はい。
うちの流儀としてちょっと違うなってのもあるんですよ。
それはどういった点が？
かかとを強く踏むとかね。
So first of all, Seki Sensei, of course, believes that it's a really interesting book, the Book of Five Rings. But there are some techniques that are different from our Ryuha style. For example, it teaches you that you need to really have a strong grip with your heels. That's not what we teach in our Ryuha. Yeah. 他何かございますか？これもっていうところ。
あと何あったっけ？何書いてあったっけあれ。
僕ね、
はるか昔なんでね読んだの。
もう一緒ですね。はい、大学生の頃に一回読んでっていうぐらいなので、はい。 でもちょっと数点やっぱりちょっと一年流とは考え発想が違うなっていう
違うところはありますよね。
なるほどなるほど。そうですね。で流儀によって考え方は違うと思いますし。はい。
で剣の握り方違いますね。
おお、なるほど。具体的に。はい。
これ昔2点の先生にちょっとだけね、
はい、
教えていただいたんだけども、こう握ると言ってたんですよ、僕と。はい、うちこうじゃないですか。
ああ、そうですね。ちょっとね、
こうされるって言ってたんですね。で、なるほどと思ったんだけど、はい、ここからは私の憶測になっちゃうんですけど、はい、2.1 流って僕と細いじゃないですか。
あ、確かにそんなイメージあります。
はい、だからこう持ってって取り落としちゃうのな。それで手の内がこうなったんじゃないかって私は後で思ったんです。
なるほど。
つなぎみたいにペラペラのやつですからね。うちに物あるんだけどさ。
そうなんですね。
同じものがあるんだけど、薄いんですよ。だからやっぱね、稽古で使う木刀とかの太さとか、そういうことにね、やっぱ手の内影響されますよね。
なるほど、どういう道具を使ってるかっていうところで流儀の技が変わってくるっていう。
そう、いい悪いじゃなくてね。
もうちょっと変わってくるってことですよね。その合わせて変化していくっていう。
細くて薄い木刀をうちみたいな手の内で、
はい。
こうやって持ってたらポーン飛んじゃいますから。
ああ、そういうことですよね。なるほど。
それはね、仕方ないと思いますよ。
So, another point that's different from the Niten Ichiryu, he's actually probably going to bring it for us right now, by the way, but is the tenouchi. For those of you who don't know what tenouchi means, it's the grip with the katana. Well, not just the katana, actually. In Japan, in kendo, we talk about tenouchi, which is the grip. In Kyudo, when we talk about archery, talk about the grip as well. Yeah, but the grip, we actually have a very gentle grip where we have our hands stacked like a little bit to the side like this. I think we've explained before my videos where you put the nails, the corner of our nails of the middle finger and thumb together. But in the Niten Ichiryu, they don't do it like this. And that's because, as you can see, the bokto that they use is this thin. Can you see? This one is the one that we use in Shinryu. This is what they use in Niten Ichiryu, in Musashi's Ryuha. So you can see it's really, really thin. So if you do our style of gripping onto the sword with this, like this, yeah. It won't work. So you have to grab like this. Yeah. So that's another difference. Yeah. But again, this is of course not good or bad, by the way. This is just different tools. Yeah. So those points were different. Yeah. Exactly. So there is no, what should I say, absolute book to every kind of fighting method with the katana. Yeah. Have more students apply directly there, not just online? Absolutely. Many, many people. チャンネル始めてから実際に道場にいらっしゃるお弟子さんも増えましたかっていうふうにおっしゃってるんですけど。
はい、おかげさまで。
はい、もう一番端まで行ってますもんね。
名札かけとこなくなっちゃった。
そうですよね。You might know in Japanese dojos.
もう一個作んなきゃいけないんだけど。
Yeah, in Japanese dojos, there's actually a plate where you have the names of the people who belong to the dojo, but it's actually filled right now. So he has to buy another place where he can put the names of the people who belong to the dojo. There's that many people now.Greetings from Australia. オーストラリアからこんにちはということで。はい、こんにちは。Congratulations. Thank you. All right. Okay, going down a little bit. Thank you so much for all of your comments. RT Sun, thank you so much for your super chat. Congratulations of 100,000 subscribers. 10万人超えておめでとうございます。いろいろ教えてもらえてありがとう。教えてくれてありがとうですね。教えてくれてありがとう。Yes, thank you.そうですね。
いつもご覧になって。
いつもご覧になって。Yes, もらえてくれて、the direction of the verb is different. Yeah. Okay, so what's your favorite food, Seki Sensei and Shogo? That's a good question. ミスターフュージョンさんから質問なんですけども、Seki Sensei、好きな食べ物は何ですかという急にめちゃくちゃベタな質問ですけど。
そうですね。お刺身が好きです。
You guys probably recognize that word, sashimi. Yeah, the raw fish where you put soy sauce on it. Yeah, that's his favorite food.
でも焼肉も好きよ。
But he likes yakiniku too. Yakiniku, sashimi. Yeah, these are his favorites. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, see for me too, I really like raw fish, so I'm a big fan of sushi. Sushi is probably his top.
寿司も同じことだからね。
そうですね。はい、またっていう感じで。Yeah, that's our favorite food. Greeting from Taiwan. 台湾からもこんにちはと。スロバキアからもこんにちは。
はい。
タイですね。タイランド。こんにちはと。世界中からですね。 お、これ面白い質問ですね。How is your favorite 新選組 member? 新選組で好きな人いますかという質問でございますね。
新選組で好きな人、
はい。
これマニアックだよ。三浦慶之助。
分からないです。
脱走した人。脱走したのにほっとかれた人。新選組一のクズって。
がお好きなんですか？
これね、ピロスケ君が解説したんですよ。でそれで好きになった。ほんとただのクズ野郎っていう。敵の力でお家再興させてもらってどういうことやねんっていうね。
そんな人がいたんですね。
普通は新選組って脱走すると、
局中ハットで。
そうですよね。捕まえられて殺されるでしょ。あいつほっとけってなったぐらい。
もうどうでもよかったっていう。そう
やっといなくなったっていうね。そう面白いね。
So the favorite member of 新選組 of Seki Sensei is お名前何ですか？
三浦慶之助。
三浦慶之助。
佐久間象山の息子なの。
佐久間象山の息子なんですか？
そう。
なるほど。それでそんなことを。
で、敵に要するに新選組に入って要するに敵を取るんだみたいな感じの志で入ったくせに、中でもうなんかクズなことばっかやってなんだか知んないけど敵にお家佐久間家再興させてもらうってどういうことだみたいなことで、最終的になんだっけ裁判官になったんだよね。でなったのになんか知り合った女の人とこの女と結婚するからみたいなことで辞めちゃって、最終的に料亭かなんかで飲んでて池にはまって死んじゃったって。30ちょっとで死んじゃったっていう。
なるほど。
そうそう。
So this is a very rare member of Shinsengumi. He actually was hated so much that one of the very strict rules of Shinsengumi was that if you actually leave the group, that you will be executed. Yeah. But he was actually left behind because no one cared about him. Yeah. And also he actually betrayed Shinsengumi, also got money from the enemies group to build a house and everything. And he got a new job, but he actually quit that job for a man because he fell in love with a woman. Yeah. And also he lost his own life because he got drunk and fell into a lake. So it's his favorite person because there's if you guys remember, there is a member of Ichiden called Pirosuke-san who has 400,000 subscribers, almost 500. Yeah, he's a really famous YouTuber in Japan. He's also a member of Ichiden, and he talks a lot about Japanese history. And he was explaining about this person. Yeah, that's the reason why he started to like it. My favorite member of Shinsengumi, by the way, is Saito Hajime. Yeah, Saito Hajime is absolutely my favorite. I really like.
まともな人だったら土方さんが好きだね。
そうですね。Most people probably like the vice leader, which is Hijikata Toshizo. Yeah, he's probably the most popular.
ピロスケ君のその三浦慶之助の解説が面白かったの。
そうなんですね。
普通クズっていうのはなんかいいとこあるんだって。喧嘩強いとか頭がいいとか。こいつ何にもありません。まっすぐにクズですっていうのが。
何にもいいところなかったです。
何にもいいところなかったって。
So the guy that Sensei is talking about, he really had nothing good. I mean, every person would have at least one person that's good about that person, right? But this person, historically speaking, literally had no good points as a person. Yeah, it's really interesting. Okay, thank you so much. Oh, Garrett, hi. By New York, of course, I take your class. ガレットさんですね。ガレットさん見てくださってます。こんにちは、ガレットさん。Okay. Are you interested in Japanese castles? 面白い質問ですね。日本の城好きですかっていうふうにおっしゃってますね。
好きですよ。
城は全然僕詳しくないです。I don't know anything about castles. I tried to make a video once, but it was just so complicated.
別に詳しいわけじゃないけど、
行ったりとかされて
何箇所か行って、で難しいね。
いや、そうなんですよ。僕も一回
行ってもね、なんか期待を裏切られる。
なるほど。
当時のが台無しになっちゃってるの。いろんな手入っちゃって、ガラスケースがあって綺麗になっちゃって、外観だけで中がただの展示会みたいな。
ミュージアムみたいになっちゃって。
そう。あれはね、あんまり好きだから結果いかない。
That's a really interesting opinion from Seki Sensei. Of course, he loves history, he loves castles too, but the problem with the castles in Japan right now is that most of the famous places is that the outside looks like an authentic castle, but the inside is now all renovated and turned into almost like a museum, and it hardly has the actual historical parts left to it.
もうちょっと生々しくしといてほしいよね。
そうですよね。確かに確かに。So it would have been great if everything was just left behind how it was, and only maybe just a little bit of cleaning. But because more people want more people to come and visit them, yeah, they tend to make it cleaner. In a way, I guess the majority of people probably like it cleaner and nicer. But as a person who really loves history and who's really dedicated their life to it, they would probably enjoy something else. Okay. Will there be any students spreading the Ryuha Dojo to surrounding countries? That's a really good question. I was actually explaining to the members of our online lessons, we are almost going to be having around 80 members on our Asayama Ichiden Ryu online lessons, but we're going to be holding training camps in Japan. From next year, I think the first training camp is going to be in May. We'll definitely give you more information about this. But once we actually start doing that, and people of the members of the online lessons, once they actually come and actually meet Seki Sensei and such, and continue doing the training, some people will probably gradually have the right to hold their own dojos, branches overseas too. So many of our members in our online lessons, that's their goal right now. Yes. All right. I noticed the kama handles are very long. Is there a reason for that? That's a good question. 一年流のkamaの持つとかですね、柄の部分結構長めに見えたんですけれども、それはどういう理由で長くなってるんですかっていう一年流の玉は。結構タリウの方だともうちょっと短い絵があるのイメージなんですけどっていうふうに。
もともとのサイズなんですよ、あれ。
おー、なるほど。もともとのサイズ。
まあいろいろ説はあるんですが、一尺八寸なんですよ。
一尺八寸がもともとの鎌。
棒の長さ。
ああ、なるほど。はい。
で、まあ一つのその説としてね、これ実際にあるんですけど、一尺八寸っていう名字があるんです。
なるほど。
で、一尺八寸と書いて、鎌塚さんって名字なんです。
ほー、なるほど。
だからそれ以外の長さの絵っていうのは、後に用途で出てきたっていう説。元祖が一尺八寸っていう。
はい。実際に一年流の鎌の場合は一尺八寸ってことになるんですね。
はいはいはい。
面白い。すみません。ありがとうございます。宮下大丈夫ですか？すみません。ありがとうございます。So really interesting answer from Seki Sensei. Thanks so much for the question, by the way. So he's going to be bringing our sickle for us, kama in Japanese. Yeah. So there has actually been quite a lot of people in the comments too saying that our handle of the kama is a little bit long. Yeah, it's actually quite long. But this is the original length of a sickle in Japan. Yeah, because what's really interesting is that this is actually 1.8 shaku. 1.8 shaku. Yeah. There is a Japanese last family name that says 1.8 shaku, and it reads a person who uses kama, actually. So probably it's a farmer's family, maybe. Yeah. And they used it. Yeah.
ありがとう。
So one of our students actually brought us the real one too. Yes.
これが稽古道具で。
So this is a training tool, the training kama.
そう、これアルミでできてます。
And it's made from aluminum. You can't actually cut it with anything.
で、稽古道具はね、強度が必要なんですよね。壊れないように何回もするから。
So of course this is a training tool, so it needs to be hard and strong enough to be able to endure the impact and such.
だからこの部分を絵の中に埋めてしまってビス止めしてるので、ここを刃渡りに考えてるんで、実際に一尺八寸はここまでなんです。
Yeah, so this from this black part to the end is around the 1.8 shaku.
だから埋めちゃうんで、その方が丈夫なんで余分に取ってある。
So it has a little bit longer than the 1.8 shaku, but that's because there's a bolt there to insert the blade into it. So it is a little bit longer than the standard length of a kama, by the way.
で、実際には
And the actual one looks like this. This is the real farming tool, the original length. Yep.
ここからここまでが一尺八寸。
So again, from this black point to the end here is the 1.8 shaku.
で、これ現物なんで埋めてないわけね。
As you can see, this is the real farming tool, so it's not a weapon, a training tool. Yeah, so it's made differently, built differently. Yeah. So the other lengths, longer, shorter, etc., are created for different purposes. Yeah, different farming tools or different weapons. Yeah, this is the standard length. Yeah.
で、農具の鎌と違って、湾曲してないの、こういうふうに。
この刃のところですね。
刀と同じで、両しのぎのモロ刃になってる。こうやったら見えないでしょ。
So you can't see it as you can see. The different part of the different part from the farming tool is that this is actually shaped as a weapon. So you can see that the blade is really close to a katana. Yeah.
で一応武士が持つので、ね、こういう槍のかぶら巻きとかと同じようなデコレーションになって。
It's a little bit of decorations here, as you can see. Yeah, to use some lacquer and such. Yeah. This is, of course, because the samurai would use it. They needed some kind of decorations. Yeah.
あとはね、強度を増すために、筋金を入れて秒で止めてあったりして、刀ガーンってやっても壊れないようにこう鉄の板がこう貼ってあるとかね、いろんなものがある。
There are some that actually has some steel plates inside it or outside it to make it stronger too. And other bolts over part of the handles too. Yeah, this one doesn't, but some does.
浅山一電流は柄の長さ1尺8寸。で、刃渡りが9寸って。
なるほど。
これが流儀の規定です。
So our Ryuha style defines that the handle needs to be 1.8 shaku and the blade needs to be 9 sun. Yeah. 9 sun and 1.8 shaku. Okay. All right. Thank you so much for the question. ありがとうございます。勉強になりました。僕もすごく。はい。
で、これ黒くしてあるでしょ。
そうですね。
これなんでかっていうとね、黒くする仕方っていうのが昔はね、赤く火で焼いて真綿をこすりつけて酸化させて真っ黒にする方法と、あと漆かけて黒く塗っちゃうっていう。で、なんで黒く塗るかっていうと、鎌はすぐ取り出して使えるので、鞘をかけないんですよ。で、後ろ腰なんか刺してるでしょ。それでこう刺して歩いてたり、こうやって持ってたりすると、夜とかね、林の中とかこうね、行ってる時に月明かりとかでキラッて光ってあそこにいるって分かっちゃう。
なるほど。
そうだから鞘をかけないので、これがピカピカだとキラキラって反射しちゃうので、あえて黒く仕上げるっていう。
And the reason why he's explained to us the reason why the blade is black, by the way, there's many different ways of doing it on oxidizing it or putting lacquer over it to make it black. Yeah. But the reason why we make it black is because whenever we actually equip this on our waist, on the back of our waist, for example, you don't have like a scabbard like a katana. So it will shine, for example, under the moonlight and such at night. Yeah. And your opponent will know where you are. So you want to have it black to prevent that from happening. Yeah. That's the reason why it's dyed black. Thank you so much. Your channel is a real gift to everyone who is interested in and expected the heritage of martial arts. Deep respect and greetings to the Republic of Moldova, formal USSR. Thank you so much. 武道に興味がある方々、ね、武道にこれからもやっていきたいと思う方々にとってこのチャンネルはもう宝物ですというふうに言ってくださっております。Thank you so much. ありがとうございます。Okay. Where in Kyoto is this dojo? No, this dojo is not in Kyoto. It's in a different prefecture called Ibaraki, which is close to Tokyo. 日本語まだ勉強中です。ミスを訂正いただきありがとう。全然大丈夫ですよ。
あれ、さっきのね。
そうです、そうです。もらうの人ですね。フランスからこんにちは。ウクライナからこんにちは。はい。Is there a live some techniques or do you have from 佐々木小次郎、佐々木小次郎の技技術から何か影響を受けたものはありますかっていうふうに。
ないんじゃないかな。
少なくとも一年流はないですよね。全く違う系譜なので。
流派自体がよくわかんないもんね。巌流っていうのがね。
今実際やってらっしゃる方
いない。
もういないんですよね。だから。So first of all, the Ryuha style that Sasaki Kojiro created doesn't exist anymore. Yeah, and no one knows for sure what kind of Ryuha it really was, or really if it actually existed or not. Yeah, it might have been, for example, absorbed into a different Ryuha style. It could have been. Yeah, no one knows for sure. Yeah. Will there be any content on Kendo? Kendo に関する動画もいつか作っていただけますかっていうふうにおっしゃってるんですけど。
できたらいい。
やりたいところですけどね。ただ他のイアイドだったら例えば僕がまだ分かったりとかっていうところあると思うんですけど。
剣道できる人いねえんだよ。
剣道ができないので一切。剣道できる人ちょっと来ていただかないとちょっと成立できないんですよ。The problem with Kendo content is that none of us except for Seki Sensei does Kendo. You know, Tsukada Sensei does Kendo. You know, I don't do Kendo. Yeah. So that's the problem. We would love to make it. Yeah, we would love to do it, but maybe sometime in the future. 過去日本語チャンネルのされた時もね、剣道チャンネルの方とやってらっしゃいましたもんね。
そう、あれ別のチャンネルの人。
そうですよね。が加わってることだったので。We did do one collaboration in the Japanese channel with a different kendo YouTube channel actually, but they came to our dojo to help us out with that. So maybe in the future, Seki Sensei has been training kendo for more than 45 years now, so he does have a lot of experience in it. Yeah. Okay, thank you. Wish you a great day. Thanks for the live stream. Thank you very much for coming. Yes, thank you so much for coming to celebrate for us. All right, thank you. What is your ideal katana if you were in a real combat situation? Well, that would depend. We've actually made a video about that. Yeah, one thing that Seki Sensei mentioned in a previous video is that it absolutely should not be sharpened too much, because if very, very sharp katana, yeah, will absolutely break really easily in combat. So. Love your channel, thank you. I just subscribed maybe an hour ago, just in time, I guess. Awesome, perfect. Congrats from Switzerland, thank you. スイスから、おめでとうございますということで、ありがとうございます。寄進会って知ってますか？
寄進会
知らない。
知らないです。
No, we don't know. we don't know about 寄進会。That's a really good question. Thank you, Teflon Drunk. Has Seki Sensei ever had slumps in his training where things kind of go backwards in ability to do certain skills, and how did he get through it? スランプ経験されたことありますかっていう武道をやってらっしゃって。
ありますよ。
どうやって抜けてこられましたっていうスランプ。
ありますよ。
どんなスランプありました？もうそのままどんどん通訳していきますね。
はいはいはい。そうですね。結局それがね、私は剣道、イaido、浄土でね、で古武道も浅山一伝流とか、いろいろいくつかねやってますけども、スランプだったり行き詰まったりした時に、その答えをいただきたくて違う武道を始めてみたいなところもあるんですよ。
So because he has a lot of experience in many martial arts. He originally started from kendo, then he did iaido, he did jodo, he did of course Asayama Shinryu, and all of the other martial arts that he has instructor levels of. One of the reasons why he wanted to challenge all of these different martial arts because he wanted to find an answer to why he's in that slump. Yeah, that's one of the reasons why.
なんか活性化ですよね。
なるほど。
煮詰まっちゃうんですよ、やっぱり。
そうですよね。ずーっとや
ってるとね。
そうですよね。
だから、思い詰めてね、一心にっていう時代も当然ありましたけど、なんか居合で煮詰まっちゃったからリフレッシュで上頑張ってみようとかね。
なるほど。で帰ってくるとまたちょっと変わったりとかってことですよね。
そうするとね、これ結果なんですけど、浄土って左右こう均等に使うじゃないですか。
そうですよね。
それが体の使い方にいい影響があって、居合やったら柔らかくなってたとかね。左右のバランスが整ってたで、なんだろうこれっていうね。そういうこととかもあるんで。
面白いです。So when he, for example, got into slump in iaido with the katana, he just put iaido aside for a while, and then he tried to do more of jodo, which is a staff. And then, of course, a staff is a stick, basically. So you can use both sides equally, right? Yeah, the left side, the right side equally. And then once he came back to iaido, he was able to handle the katana, which you usually do with one side, of course, right hand over the left, right? But he was able to do it much more relaxed than he originally could when he only did iaido, for example. So this is the way that he actually overcame his slumps in the past.
で、そういうことにあたってね、私の師匠方はみんな理解を示してくれて、良き師匠に出会ったと私は思ってるんですが、一般には自分の弟子が自分の知らない武道をするってことを嫌がる先生がたくさんおられますので、そこはご注意してください。
But one point that we want you to be careful, everyone, though, is as you probably know, if you already have experience or been training in Japanese martial arts, there are quite a lot of instructor people, senseis, that do not like their students training a different martial art or training any form of art. Yeah, Seki Sensei was very lucky that his senseis, his instructors, all was a very open-minded, very understanding people. So he was allowed to do all of these different things. But I personally, from my own experience too, would say that around 80% of instructors and senseis in the world of Japanese traditional culture would not like their students doing other things. That's including not just martial arts, but for example, traditional music or traditional stage performances, etc. So that's one thing you need to be careful about when you communicate with your sensei, if you actually have a Japanese instructor, for example. Okay, thank you so much. John のケイトさんも OK ですね。In the future, would Master Seki Sensei teach staff and sickle? Take care, stay safe, John and Kate. Thank you so much, John and Kate. 将来的に情や、鎌も教えてもらえるんですかっていうふうに聞いてらっしゃいますね。
一伝流の？
そうです、そうです、そうです。
もちろん。
そうですね。
進んでいけば。
そうですね。で、特にあっちでやれたらいいですよね。合宿の時とか。
そうですよ。
ちょっとこういうのもやってみましょう。せっかく来てくださったので、みたいな感じで。
どうしてもオンラインはね、みんな1人ずつ。だから居合の基礎とか型になっちゃうんだよね。やることがね。
鎌で一人でできないですからね。ちょっと何の作用もわからないです
よね。振り回し方ぐらいになっちゃうんだよ。
So probably John and Kate, if we're ever able to do it, it's probably going to be when we do the training camps. Like for example, holding on to the staff or trying out the sickle and such. Yeah, so because over the online lessons, all you can do is training on your own, doing the iaido, doing the basic drying and sheathing and such. Yeah. And it's really difficult to practice the sickles or the staff on your own because you really can't feel and understand how the method and logic works. So, but if you ever have a chance to come to our training camps, we'll absolutely introduce these new weapons to you too. はい、ということで30分になりましたので、最後では次の目標私の方からお話しさせていただきまして、次の目標はやっぱり今年中の目標はまずやっぱりオンラインレッスン一年流だけですね。一年流だけで150人。はい、将来的には、オンラインレッスンの方で1000人いけたらなと思ってます。やっぱりこれが次の話になってくるんですけれども、やっぱりチャンネルをここからさらに数字伸ばしていくってなると、それこそ本当になっていいんですかね、娯楽になっていかないとどうしてもこれ以上増やせないので、もう登録者数を増やすことを目的にするのをやめた上で、これからはオンラインレッスンのメンバー、また、ずっとおっしゃってる7000人、門下7000人の黄金期をやっぱり22代目関信秀先生の時に再びその黄金期が戻ってまいりましたというふうに僕自身がしたいなっていうふうに思っておりますので、次はもうちょっと大きな目標なんですけども、間で小さな目標を立てつつ、そのうちの一つが今年の150人というふうに思っております。勝手に。So everyone, the ultimate goal, first of all, we need to explain about what the ultimate goal of all of the activities I'm doing for Seki Sensei. It's actually to revive the golden age of when Asayama Ichiden had 7,000 students all over Japan. Asayama Ichiden used to be one of Japan's biggest ryu styles, most popular ones, and you can understand the reason why. It's really interesting, the logics and methods and such. So we used to have 7,000 students all over Japan. Currently, even if you include on the people who come to the dojo, the people who are training with us through the online lessons, it's probably less than 150, I think. Yeah, but my ultimate goal is to revive the 7,000 students while Seki Sensei is still the headmaster. Yeah, so the goal for the end of this year is going to be on achieving 150 members on our online lessons. Yeah, that's going to be our next goal. And the bigger goal, of course, is the 7,000 people. And we have a lot of small goals set in between. So we'll absolutely share these goals with you. Yeah. And thank you so much. Please continue to support us. The more and more people watch our videos, there will be more and more people joining our online community and be able to train more, spread the wonderful techniques and methods of Asayama Ichiden. So it'd be great if you continue to support us, guys. Okay, thanks so much. Then I'm sorry, it's already past 7 and we have to start our training. All the other students are here, so we have to get started. Sorry about for those of you who haven't been able to read the comments of. Well, thank you so much. We'll definitely be taking a look at them after live stream too. We'll still be able to see your chat. So thank you so much. Okay. では先生、このぐらいにしましょうか。お結構の時間になっておりますので。はい、ありがとうございました。Everyone, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much. We'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.